Small town somewhere. Florida's a lot like Georgia. If you didn't grow up in Atlanta or Miami or one of the couple big cities, good chance you grew up in a small town somewhere. As somebody who grew up in a little town in northwest Georgia, who wanted to get out and go see the world, I can tell you from experience that when you turn 18 and you take off gung-ho with high hopes, and get out there in the big wide world for a little too long without coming back home and get a little lost, and the only way to reconnect with who you are and where you're from is to go back where you're from. Where you grew up climbing magnolia trees, catching tadpoles and lizards, having pine cone wars with your brother. Before you got a little older, started spending hours and hours walking around out in the woods with your first .22 long rifle, wearing your granddaddy's Carhartt jacket and his Quail Unlimited hat that smells like Marlboro cigarettes. You go back in the house and hang out with your grandmother for a little while, watch some soap operas, some Bold and Beautiful or Days of Our Lives. And you grab your fishing pole and go down to the lake before it gets too dark and see if the bass are hitting top water yet. And you spend a couple summers cutting grass, save up enough money to buy your first Mustang mare and the saddle and bridle that comes with her for $600 and ride her every day after school all over Miller Mountain. And you get a little older and start driving yourself home from football practice and eating enough of your mom's cooking to feed a small army. Go through your first breakup, trying to figure out how to talk to girls. You go off to college, you buy you a guitar and start writing songs. And somehow these songs end up leading you down a path that ends you up in Nashville, Tennessee. You meet some of the best buddies for life, and you spend the next several years traveling the world. And you're busy, you don't have time to go home. And one day you look up and up is down and down is up. And you realize, man, I gotta get back home and see my mama. I gotta get back home and reconnect with where I'm from. That's what this next song is about. This is gonna be our next single. It's called Sometimes You Gotta Start Nowhere.